Hi, I'm Tariq Ali Masrizada. I'm a ReBUILDetroit scholar in cohort 4. I'm a biology major and I'm getting my minor in women's and gender studies. I do research in Wayne State University in the pharmaceutical sciences grad school, and my research is in toxicology. The ReBUILDetroit program is a blessing and a gift because not many students are able to do research all 4 years of their undergraduate. So it was a great opportunity and I took that opportunity. America has some of the highest rates of intoxicated driving and drunk driving accidents. So a lot of the time people don't realize that outside of our country, the legal limit of the BAC, legal BAC limit is much lower. It's not 0.08. Some countries it's 0.05 or 0.03, and some you're not even allowed to drive while having one drink. 31% of all accidents are reported to have some influence from alcohol. And people don't realize even after a couple drinks, your reaction speed could lower a lot. And it's a very dangerous act to be driving a few thousand-pound vehicle while intoxicated or not in your prime state of mind. So what I look to do is inform the general population about the risks of driving intoxicated, whether it be marijuana, alcohol, Benadryl, perhaps a hypoglycemic state. There are many factors that we look at in my research that to find out what the effect of that may be, of a certain variable on the effects of reaction speed and attention. When I first was looking for a lab, I wanted something that had something to do with toxicology and perhaps working with subjects. So I found Dr. Commissaris, and this man has been in this field for a very long time. He has done many research projects before me, and my first project with him was giving a couple of subjects 12.5 milligrams of THC, edible THC, and they were tested on their ability to drive a driving simulator. And we record reaction speeds after turning the wheel 5 degrees. We recorded their control driving reaction speeds, and after having them eat this edible, we would record after every hour how much they would lower the reaction speed. And the effects are significant. There is statistical significance in the difference of being sober versus intoxicated, of course. After collecting data, we informed the public about the possible risks of driving with even at a 0.05 BAC. The legal limit in America for most states is 0.08. We looked at different countries. We looked at their statistics and how often people get into accidents. And we saw that America has some of the highest rates of drunk driving accidents and intoxicated driving. So why is that? To put it simply, the limit is too high, and people don't realize that even after a couple of drinks, you could be affected. The reason I'm so passionate about this is because I had a great uncle that actually he died from a drunk driver. I feel like when I'm doing my research, I'm honoring him in a sense, and I'm also trying to protect future lives. I think the main issue with people thinking that drunk driving is okay is because they're just not aware of the risks that come with it. They just don't know the facts and statistics with it. Say we're all out and someone has had a drink. They may not be aware of the effects of having only 2 drinks, but I am aware of that effect. So it's my job to inform them in a non-aggressive tone to help them learn and perhaps understand that it's just not worth it, risking their life and other people's lives on the roads. There's no rebuttal to the hard facts. You can't argue with hard facts. This is something that when you hear it, it's set in stone. So it's very important that I'm not the only one spreading awareness. If we all understand the risks, people will stop doing drunk driving.